Some of the worst hurts and worst heartbreaks are the ones that are not even romantic. Let's talk about it. What's up, Kissy fam? It is Queen Chef, author, healer. I am a chef by trade, writer by gift, healer by nature. And here on this channel, I discuss all things healing, but specifically, I like to teach and talk from the standpoint of 4 major pillars. And those are self-love, purpose discovery, energy alignment, and addressing inner child wounds. So I like to talk and teach from those perspectives. And today, honestly, I am just kind of shooting the shit and thinking about, I was actually tied up for the day, got myself ready, and I was going to I'm about to go get my nails done. I broke 2 of them over the weekend for my baby's birthday because it is Leo season. Me and my baby are both Leos. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of times we just automatically assume that hurt is associated with romantic. Now, let's be honest, we're human. Most of your pain, your heartbreak, most of your suffering, whatever, it's going to come from those romantic relationships because we put so much into them. We put so much stock in that. Like those relationship hurts, they come with so much and we put so much into them. So naturally, most of your heartbreak throughout your adult life or teens, tweens as well, is going to come from romantic situations. But I just feel like we don't talk enough about the platonic ones, the familial ones. Like, we don't talk enough about how friendship breakups hurt, how betrayal from somebody who came into your life and was supposed to be like family to you, like how that hurts. We don't spend enough time talking about that. And I'll be honest, it bothers me. I was just, I'm sitting here having my morning gas station coffee. I'm on coffee real bad, y'all. I know I need to get off. I know. I'm trying, but I can't give up everything at once. I've been pescatarian for a little while now, but I'm only 80-20 because I still will have me a little piece of burger every once in a while. I still do beef every once in a while. Because, yeah, good piece of beef ain't never hurt nobody. But anyways, back to the point. I was just sitting having my morning Circle K coffee, and I was just thinking, like, we don't talk enough about this, because I know for me personally, let me tell a little bit of my experiences. I remember, like, in college, I've had like friend breakups, and if I'm being honest, one of them was like the worst for me. I dead ass have like a friendship that I consider, how all guys have like that one that got away, the good one that got away, that they always like think back on or whatever. Everybody always looks at that, from a romantic standpoint, but I really have a friendship breakup that was like that. Like, I feel like I have a one that got away, but that's because I was immature. And I just feel like I could have handled the situation better when it came to like the whole breakup, and I didn't. So there's that. So, you know what I mean? I have that, and just having to live with that experience really showed me and really, let me fix this. Really showed me and really made me start looking at myself more, made me looking at myself in a different way. Just from the perspective of wanting to be better, So like a part of me learning to be better and treat people better came from that friendship breakup. Now, what I will also say is there are times where it's not even like a friendship. Having been somebody who was in the spiritual, African spirituality, and I don't want to say that as if it's past tense. That is forever, like I've said in another video, the one about religion and spirituality, it will forever be a part of me, will forever be a part of who I am, because it contributed to the woman I am today in a major way. So I don't deny any part of myself or any part of my experiences or what I've been through. So there's that. But I said that to say, sometimes you get in a situation where you feel like somebody is going to be instrumental in your growth in life, and it don't go how you expect it to go. And when it doesn't go how you expect it to go, or when things become weird or the relationship starts to turn sour, that's just like a romantic breakup. Things start falling apart. You can see it start to decline, and like that hurts just as much. Like, and I think we just really don't look at that or consider that. Like, a lot of people are suffering from breakups that were not for the opposite sex, or we're not related to a relationship. And I know for me personally, like some of my personal pains, or when I really went through the journey like heavily, when I like I've had to recover from those things in the same way that I would a breakup. Some of the same things that I had to do for that, like doing cord cutting, doing energetic spiritual baths, doing things to release that energy from me and release my energy from them. It's it's the same concept, it's the same process. And I think that we neglect the fact, a lot of times we neglect the fact that those things really hurt. Like that betrayal, that it's no different from like somebody cheating on you. You know what I mean? It hurts just as much. And I'm just sitting here thinking about that this morning. And if you've experienced this, please let me know your experience. Let me know in the comments, like, because I'm sure, not even if you've experienced, tell me about your experience and your realization after the fact, because it's just making me realize in a major way. I think we ignore those. We don't really take the time to heal from those because we don't consider them like major losses. And in reality, when you're in a romantic relationship, a lot of times the part of that breakup that hurts the most is like the hopes you had for it, the hopes you had for the relationship, for the person, for y'all, like the future you seen of y'all together. And when that all falls apart, that's a part of the hurt. So when it comes to friendships, it's like we have to heal the same way, because you had hopes for y'all friendship. You had hopes, like you saw it going somewhere, you saw it lasting. Like you never really considered, if this was your true friend or someone who was really important to you, a godparent, a mentor, whomever it was, like wherever that betrayal came from. It could be if you're in the church, could be like someone in a leadership role, a pastor, whatever. If you had high hopes for not just that relationship, but like where it would take you, what you pouring into them pouring into you, if you saw that being as a part of your life, then there's hurt when it falls apart or it's not what you expected. And a lot of times I would even venture to say it's the disappointment of it all. Like, let's say this person turned out to be just not what you expected, or let's say they violated you in some way, whether it be gossip, or let's say it was a male mentor and you're a female and they tried you sexually, or you know what I mean, like something like that. Like, and so many different things can happen, so many different fallouts can happen when it's platonic. I know for me, a lot of times the issue will be like gossip. I despise gossip, especially as it relates to people close to you, because a lot of times people will say, oh, well, I wasn't talking about you to outsiders. Like, to me, that's even worse. You talking to me amongst the inner circle, all y'all foul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's worse. I would have rather you go talk shit about me to a stranger. Like, what are you saying? But it's just I really think that we need to talk about this more, and we need to apply these same healing concepts to those platonic breakups. And I don't know, I think I might just do some more conversations around this, because it hurts, and people, we don't discuss it enough. It hurts, and it actually, my whole concept of grieving people who are still alive came from these kind of breakups, the friendship breakups, the mentor breakups, the elder breakups. It came from this, because it's one thing to grieve someone's passing who has passed on and they're no longer here, but to grieve someone who is still living, breathing, walking around, like just being normal, to grieve someone who's still here is a real thing, and it's a real painful thing, especially when you had high hopes for what would come of that relationship, or you never saw yourself, when you look down into your future and y'all made plans and you saw that as a part of your future, you saw that in your future. It's hurtful, it's disappointing. And so yeah, I just want to talk to y'all about that, share my thoughts with y'all on that this morning. And yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all experiences in the comments. If you have not yet, please visit queenchefco.com. I have the individual sessions available on there for those 4 pillars that I mentioned in the beginning. I have the spiritual baths, and what I'm most excited about is the digital prayer guide. The digital prayer guide is now on my website. You get immediate download after you purchase it. And it basically the prayer guide it's not to teach you how to pray. It is a resource for when you don't have the words. I love it. I use it. And it came from a time in my life where I realized I was really just going through it. And I realized that months and months and months had went by, and I had not just had a genuine conversation with God. I had not had a genuine prayer. And I was just living life. I didn't stop in the morning to pray. I didn't stop throughout the day. I didn't stop at the end of the night. I was just living life. And that was one of the roughest, mentally and emotionally, that was one of the roughest times in my life. And so that's what inspired me to create the prayer guide, because I literally will just open it up. I'll go to, it's 5 sections for different things. And I'll just open it up, go to however I'm feeling based on the title. And I say that prayer. And I feel better about getting my day started, having communicated that prayer, with spirit, just having to have some, even if I'm in a rush, no matter what, I'm able to just say that prayer, and I feel better about getting my day started because I communicated. I did something to let God know, hey, I'm here. I want you with me throughout this day. This is how I'm feeling right now. Let's get it. You know what I mean? And it's a resource for all different types of prayers. So go to the site. You'll see the sections. It's called Voice of My Spirit. And like I said, it's a digital download. It'll come right to your phone. So whenever you need it, however you're feeling, it'll be there. So anyway, I just wanted to have that little conversation with y'all this morning because that's what was on my mind today. So I might be back later if something else come up on my mind that I want to share. Anyway, please please subscribe if you're new here. Welcome to the QC fam. Please subscribe, stick around, check some stuff out. Go look at some videos, some of the previous videos that might be beneficial to you. And y'all be well. I'm gonna do the same.